Hey, just a little massage here to get myself warmed up. This is Trumpet Warm Up video for number 4. This one, which you should have got off the Trumpet Heroes website. If you found your way here in some other manner, you probably want to go back and go through over to the website, pick the right warm up. There's a big, long, boring page about that. Let's get on with it. I can talk more when we're playing. So pick up the horn, maybe buzz a few notes. Yeah, I need to hear the buzzing sounds. A little bit high, a little bit low. Okay, move on. Put it together, honk a couple of notes gently. So to warm up number 4, you should be comfortable at E in the 4th space, this E. If that's not a comfortable note for you, back up and do warm up number 3. Okay, here we go. Line 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. 2, 3, 4. And when you do that one, make sure you do slur up to that E, or to the C, sorry, at the end. If you're not slurring up to that, or you're unable to slur up to that, you probably need warm up number 3. Line 2 takes you right to the E that we're talking about today. 2, 3, go. So the idea for some of these exercises is borrowed, from this book by Knut Holvold. I've had this for a long time, but I think it's still available. The book is full of interesting things, lots of lip slurs, that's what it's all about. Let's play line 3. 2, 3, and 4. 2 and 3. 1 and 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Take the fingerings that are printed on the page there. They're not the normal or correct fingerings for those notes, but they're part of this business of just making your trumpet longer each time and enabling you to use lip slurs. The slurring here is important. You can't tongue your way through these and expect them to give you the kind of strength and flexibility that we're working on. That's about the right rest. Let's go to number 4. Again slurring, again with the false fingerings. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, barf bag note there. Do what you can with it. All right, that was, again, lots of lip slurs, false fingerings. If the higher notes don't want to come out, you could always start that exercise halfway through. And then, as you get stronger and more flexible, back it up and get yourself to the open note at the beginning. Now, the next line, line 5, is essentially just a chromatic scale slurring up to the E. We take a break and we slur down. 1, 2, big breath, go. Rest. 2, big breath, go down now. So that is just a chromatic scale, starting on the E. I didn't write the fingerings in on there. I figure either you know them by now or you should. If you don't, go to your fingering chart, the one in the back of your book or the one from my website, and play the fingering chart starting on E, up to E, and back down. That's all it is. Now the next one, each bar has only one fingering, but they're in seriously different places. We're going to tongue this exercise. Might be fun to slur it. Here's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. How'd that go? That's a fun interval, isn't it? 7. 7 is in 3/4 time, and again, it's one of those things that if you haven't seen it before, it's probably time you did. So 3 beats in a bar. We're just going to breathe in that quarter rest. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, ready, set, go. Rest. Rest. Good. Line 8 involves these things called pedal tones. Now, the fingerings that I've given you for the pedal tones are probably good introductory fingerings. The open for the really low notes is going to be easier. The very first one, the C, I usually can't play that in tune half the time anyway. So don't worry about it if it's flat as a pancake or if it's just outright wrong or sounds awful. Don't sweat it. There are ways to cheat. Maybe I'll get into those another day. Like use the cornet or a flugelhorn or a mute. Maybe I'll cheat. You know what? I will cheat. Let's do it. Let's do this with the cheater. I'm putting in a Harmon mute. It's going to make this easier. I'm just going to play the first couple of notes. So that's almost in tune. It still sounds terrible. Now I'll try it without the mute. Yeah, I'm struggling. Let's play the line. It's going to sound terrible. It'll be fun. 1, 2, 3, line 8. Now, wasn't that awful? I hope nobody was listening to you. You know what? If they were, we're going to move on now to line 9, which is the first of the Chickowitz flow exercises that are in this one. Okay? Line 9. You'll recognize it from warm up number 3. 2, 3, 4. rest for about as long as you play. We're going to go up a couple of steps to the next one. Line 10. 2, 3, 4. Good. I hope you're slurring these. Line 11, I move it into quarter notes because we're going to start to run out of air if we play everything as half notes. So we'll go at the same tempo, but it's going to go by a little quicker. 1, 2, 3. That was almost melodic in there. The idea is that it flows like a melody. All of the Chickowitz flow exercises flow like a melody. And finally, we got line 12. 1, 2, 3. Now you notice that we're going well above that E now. We've pushed it through to F. We've pushed it through to the G at the top of the staff. That is our goal. If you're not able yet to play those notes, then just cut that bar out, that bar that has that note, or cut that note out. Take it as far as you can without hurting yourself. Any kind of pain, you've gone too far. 13. 1, 2, 3. So you need some serious air to make that one happen. Make a crescendo as you go up. Get that air moving. Relax as you come down. As with all the other warm-ups, if we're getting too high, don't do it. Just skip it. Let's play the arpeggios now. This is line 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. 'All right, well done. The shape of those arpeggios is that I kind of took out the extreme high note that might have got in the way. Otherwise, they are just broken chords. The second note usually has a different fingering, but I want you to stick with the alternate fingerings for the rest of the notes. So for instance, in that last one, we played a bunch of notes, 1, 2, and 3, that are not normally played 1, 2, and 3. That's okay, because we're about doing lip slurs here. So that's warm-up number 4. At this point, you're probably finding what you're looking at to be restrictive. So if you want to branch out a little bit and take some of these exercises less literally, do it. There is no gospel here. If you take, for instance, number 3, which is written like this. That's pretty pedestrian. If you've been doing these for a while, you're going to want to go, or maybe even put them together. Whatever works. Gonna have to edit that somehow. So that's warm-up number 4. When this gets too easy, too comfortable, and you find that you're playing a little bit higher, that high A that's in this is comfortable and easy, then it's maybe time to move to warm-up number 5. Don't push yourself to go there, but if it's crying out for you, go there. Good luck. Now, I was having a massage, I think.